angels.
Mama Kosebru Agwaptal Maria.
Owetri Meseni Kenke Monso.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Gracia. Sebru Anonyeli.
Okay, guys. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share. All right, hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check this out. It's on Amazon.com. Hip Hop and Igbo culture by your faithful Martin. You find it here. All right, you work. Check it out there. You can also get it at St. Teresa's Catholic Church, Omonia. Go check it out now. Thank you. Stick around for the news. All right.
God forgive Jesus.
Maria Jason, Nenkechubu, Rebala Ibodinja, Yo, Kita, Amen.
Okwe Melaro.
Orebinyelani.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Gracia. Osebru Anonyeli. Edengos Netiti Boronine. Others and God's forgive Jesus.
Maria Jason, Nenkechubu, Rebala Ibodinja, Yo, Kita, Amen.
Yabalanya yo onne nke Chukwu dị asọ. Ayiyo, anyị na-arịọ gị o Chukwu ka erinye Kraịst anyị n'ime obi anyị ka anyị bụ ndị nje butere ozi ọma wee mara iwelara Kristi nwa gị site n'afọ ya na obi ya wee bata n'otito na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi dị anyị.
Amen.
Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwerenụ gara aga. Ka mkpụrụ obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ.
Amen.
Ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ, Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Limited Nnozi ndị na-alụpụta Love Spice Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Nwotu Mmaduka Close, Umuru Nnozi, 081-4982-8254.
NKPOR FM, 24 hours of information, education, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On NKPOR 103.5 FM.
Listen to news updates on NKPOR 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. NKPOR FM breaks the news with actualities.
And believe that people are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GFM.
Good evening and welcome to Abona, the 103.5 FM news update today, Friday, the 26th day of April 2024, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Efan Shuku Ekeze is my name. The headlines. Mutilation of Naira. Anambra lawyer tells EFCC to go after banks, currency traders. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps apprehends wanted oil thieves in Abia. World Book Day. Caretaker chairman Mbo Mem Market decry poor reading culture. U.S. Supreme Court justices in Trump case signal some support for presidential criminal immunity. Now, details. Mutilation of Naira. Anambra lawyer tells EFCC to go after banks, currency traders. An Anambra lawyer, Mr. Anthony Abasere, has called on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to beam its searchlight on banks and people who trade Nigeria's currency in public events. The lawyer said that doing so would reduce the rate at which people abuse the naira at public events and would be more rewarding to do than going after people spraying the naira note at social events. Ambassador said, let the EFCC go after those selling and stealing naira and not dissipating their energy on people spraying naira just as they did to the controversial cross-dresser Idris Olarewanju Okuneye, known as Bobrisky. There is nothing wrong with spraying money. It is just an act done while in a happy mood. Currency is being sprayed across the globe. Even in the United States of America, people also spray dollar there without any arrest, let alone arraignment. The US dollar has no more value than naira, so the government should pursue substance and leave shadow, he stated. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps apprehends wanted oil tips in Abia. The Abia State Command of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has apprehended 2 men suspected to be involved in vandalism of petroleum pipelines, crude oil theft, and other illegal dealings in petroleum products. The 2 suspects who had been on the wanted list, according to the command, are Samson Koki, 25, and Zakaria Yakubu, 18. The 2 suspects were arrested at Shellwell Head 26 or Waza, Okwa, West Local Government Area of Abia State. Given the details of how the suspects were apprehended, the head of Public Relations Unit of Abia Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps, Ndukwe Ago Egu, in a statement said the arrest was made possible through a joint operation by Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps, DSS, and Shell Internal Security Operations. The successful arrest of the suspects who have been on the Abia NSCDC wanted list is considered a major breakthrough in unreserved commitment to win the war against oil pipeline vandalism, he said. The Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps thanked the general public for providing timely information that led to the arrest of suspects, saying that the arrest was in line with directives of Commander General Abubakar Audi. World Book Day. Caretaker Chairman Mpo Main Market decry poor reading culture, as the National Library of Nigeria has cried out to the federal government to increase the funding for education to promote reading culture among students. Also, in a bid to encourage Nigerians, and most especially the commercial environment of Anambra, the caretaker chairman of Mpo Main Market lamented the poor reading culture among students. He called for increased federal government investment in education to improve learning and ensure access to qualitative education for all. Mr. Paul Oyeke Okafor also called on Nigerians to revive their reading culture as he harps on the right framework Anambra State House of Assembly must adopt to make the proposed Ibaboy bill a success, explaining the difference between Ibaboy system and salesperson. Here is a report. Please take a listen.
As the National Library of Nigeria urges the federal government to increase the funding for schools to promote a reading culture among students in Nigeria, the role of school library in promoting reading culture among secondary school students is believed to be of topmost importance for the development of students. Now, Mr. Paul Oyeke Okafor, caretaker chairman Mpo Main Market, decried the poor state of the reading culture in a commercial area like Anambra.
Well, as a matter of reading in Africa, if you want to hide the very vital information from the black man, they write it down. And we don't have time to read, but we like to watch movies and videos. First, if you want to improve reading in Africa and Nigeria particularly, you have to start from when the kids are small. Introduce them to programs that will get them looking in the books. Now go out. And when picture painting and everything like it, that is it, or the kids going to school and stuff. And then they fully off. Then those schools that they enroll are school syllabus. They suppose they were kind of they would like I say no prayer. So they go both sides would put them out to back. Parents on their own back, they know as channel of TV or a video game. Reading is a very, very key thing because if one an average European kid or American kid, before we know the age of 12, 15, when I go to how many there's books all now 20,000. And the more books you read, the more your mind opens.
However, have on the framework that the Anambra State House of Assembly must adopt to make the proposed bill of Igba Boy scheme a reality.
For this a framework so that no man oh yeah, it's a good one. But the system is about boy. It is only an object. After so many as a practical thing, I know you already not here. Over a mother bottom mother boy, but to look at it, you'll get it. I'm very important. I'm not going to be second. I know what you shop or get someone I give excuse on a never done also to long one. So you have no couldn't tell off. I need the line. I guess it's wrong one. But I believe you don't care any. But all that time, or the can be I know put on now, able to give no evidence. You just only have to know is you. I get the support to be a cover every you are targeting it. So you don't miss my mayor.
He appreciated the efforts of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led government in strengthening the Naira, as he called on Nigerians to support the government in making prices friendly.
All these products always inflate in the name of the NRA. Now that dollar is coming down, gas is the transport, and I'm hopeful that very soon the fuel will drop too. Government to set up a tax force nationwide or by state. They should move into any of those products. This thing is not a joking matter anymore. Don't let it reflect in the lifestyle and the everyday expenses of the common man. You can hear so brother and then for Christ's sake, you know to be guy. That's why you still have 10 trailers. Only you know the guy over the guy that 10 trailers. But the old price okay, what about those fuel stations, for example, making them and some of them will fuel. Wait to fuel goes from 200 something to 700 something naira. Did they sell the old highway at the rate of 200 and that? So they went straight to sell 700 and that. They were tripling the price. So why can't you bring it
from the main market? Martin Efa and Chuku Ekeze reporting.
Now we move over to the foreign scene. U.S. Supreme Court justices in Trump case signal some support for presidential criminal immunity. Conservative justices on the U.S. Supreme Court signal they may rule that American presidents are entitled to some form of immunity from criminal liability, a move that could thwart the prosecution of Donald Trump for trying to overturn the 2020 enjoy absolute immunity for anything they do in office as part of their official duties. Under questioning, he acknowledged that this could hypothetically allow a president to order a military coup, sell nuclear secrets to an enemy country, or assassinate a political rival. While the court's 6-3 conservative majority seemed disinclined to fully grant Mr. Trump's request, several justices showed interest in a narrower form of immunity that would shield some presidential actions from criminal liability. Such a ruling could ultimately send the federal criminal prosecution of Mr. Trump for his post-election actions back to an appeals court for further litigation. This would delay any trial until after the November election, where Mr. Trump is aiming to reclaim the White House from President Joe Biden. This is where we draw the curtain on news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Mutilation of Naira. Anambra lawyer tells EFCC to go after banks, currency traders. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps apprehends wanted oil thieves in Abia. World Book Day. Caretaker Chairman Paul Market decry poor reading culture. U.S. Supreme Court justices in Trump case signal some support for presidential criminal immunity. You just listened to news update on Ebona Day 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ikeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebona Day 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona Day FM breaks the news with actualities.
And believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
If you know your history, then you will know where you are coming from. And in whatever you do, seek wisdom. Knowledge is power. Inugo Maka the book, Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, authored by Martin Ifeanyi Eke as office in St. Michael's Catholic Church, Abacha. Or you go to www.amazon.com, search for Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by Martin Ifeanyi Eke. For further information on how to get this book, please call 080 3916 7049 080 65 79 65
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebona Day FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Government,
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community, Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifeanyi number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebona 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Emas Ebona the corner 24/7, 24/7.
Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebona 103.5 FM with Martin Ifeanyi every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders. And most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebona 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/GistFM every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. Right, hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check this out. It's on Amazon.com. Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by yours faithfully, Martin Ifeanyi. Is all right. You rock. Although you can also get it at St. Teresa's Catholic Church. It's right there. Yeah? Check it out. Thank you.